trying to get my, what do you call it? You know, the thing that holds the tripod in the right position. I really, really like this tripod. It's not that, it's not causing me problems. Okay, y'all might want to close your eyes for a second. I got it. Oh, actually, no, you don't need to. Ha! I figured it out. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't like stable, but apparently I'm a dodo and just forgot to stabilize one of the pieces, which would make it obviously why it didn't want to stabilize for me. Anyways, so yeah, we are working on Together for Christmas, I think that's what it's called, right? Yes, Together for Christmas. As you can see, here's the thumbnail. So, right now, as you can tell, here's the bird, and I'm right here. So, I'm basically working on this little spot right there. That's where I am, in this kind of green area with the snow covering it. I don't know if I can. I was gonna say I could try to show you guys without the light pad, but yeah, I don't think I can get my hand under. Sometimes it's really annoying because sometimes it'll turn right on and off through the drills, and other times it won't. I don't know the difference between why it does or doesn't, but anyway, I wanted to diamond paint earlier. However, I had a little boo-boo, and here's the result of my little boo-boo. So, as you guys who have watched my channel for a while, y'all know that like I sit on the couch and I have this special kind of coffee table that literally like comes, like, if this is where your normal coffee table is, I can lift it up to me so that it's like here. And somehow, because it was lifted up, somehow I got it. I don't know. I didn't have it up all the way. Something happened, and it came crashing down with a boom. And right now, I have. Let's see if I can show you. I have so like my tray set here, and then I have a couple of them on top because the bottom ones I find, these ones, are really hard to get in and out if you're working with a light pad. Now, if I didn't have the light pad on there, it wouldn't be an issue, but I do. So because of that, I kind of take them out and I put them up on the top. So when the table fell, those literally flew flew in the air everywhere, all over the floor. And I did my best, but as a lot of you guys, even people without animals and without kids, unless you just vacuumed, you have little fibers and hair and just little things, and they get in your drills, and so that's the result right now. And I usually get little metal pieces in mine, like these tiny microscopic pieces of metal, or pieces like this from my cover minders. So, because sometimes when you clip the portion that you need to clip off, sometimes when you do that, it goes flying, and so it doesn't really matter how careful you are. It just goes flying. So, anyway, I haven't been able to sit and pick apart. I think I had extra of the the main colors, but I didn't have any extra of the yellow one, which is 129, and so I really needed to have, have them available, because they are needed in this little section. Anyway, so that's kind of what happened, and so I was trying to get that fixed and everything, but I didn't get it fixed yet, so. And of course, I have such a problem. I need to set an alarm on my phone because there's always things I want to do before my live. Like I've had a couple nails fall off, as you can see. And so I always want to like fix those. Well, I was watching a movie which I want to know. I haven't finished. So no, don't anybody give me any spoilers because I purposefully did not look them up because I don't want to know yet until I finish the movie, but I was watching the movie The Silent Sisters or The Silent Twins. I can't remember which one of those it's called, but anyways, it was good. I was being entertained. It's not like I wasn't. I don't know. I just fell asleep, and I didn't mean to fall asleep. And so I'm so glad that I woke up because I woke up at 6:30 because my kids are gone, so nobody to come out and be like, "Mom, are you doing your live?" My husband probably would have come out, but not on time. Especially not on time for me to be prepared and get everything, ready and get a thumbnail out there for you guys and all that kind of stuff. So sorry, I had to get a drink. Anyway, so that's kind of why I was a couple minutes late. But most of you guys that know me don't rush to think, oh, she's not coming tonight, because I'm a lot of times a few minutes late, which is weird because in my actual life, I'm not that way. Like, I am not late to things. I'm early to things because it gives me anxiety. Like, I can't stand being late, like to an appointment. I always like want to leave early, and because otherwise it does drive. Is anybody else like that? Because it drives me crazy being late to an appointment. And I have a couple doctors that are like sought out doctors all over the world. People come from, and I just it's one of those that like, and I don't fault them for it. It's hard, but like they're basically, if you're late more than like I think 5 or 10 minutes, you lose your appointment. And so I cannot handle being late to things, and that just gives me more anxiety to be late for those kind of things. But one of them was the wound clinic that I was going to, which I get it. Like, they have lots of people that come there. They're not like a place that you couldn't get that service somewhere else, but it's just one of their policies. And I'm so glad that that they basically told me there's nothing else we can do for you until your doctor decides to make a move. And they're like, so you can continue to come to us to change your wound vac, or you can just have your nurses do it, at home. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'll do it at home because that saves my mom from having to drive me downtown, which is about a 25-minute drive. And then you gotta, uh, park, and it's at the hospital. They're in the hospital, and the walk from like the door to the hospital is like freaking a long ways. I can make it, but I'm usually exhausted by the end of it, and my leg is usually killing me because it's a good walk. And so I'm very glad I don't have to go to them every week anymore, because that would just be not fun. So, and you never see the same doctor, and I don't know. I like the nurses. They were all really nice, and they do a good job, but I like I like my home nurses better. I have more of a relationship with them because they've been coming to me for a long time. So speaking of that, and I'm going to say something along talk about that for really quick before I go in and say hello to everybody, but because I don't want to forget, and since I'm thinking about it, for all of you prayer warriors out there, my nursing family, they could all use support and prayers and good thoughts and all the things, whatever you believe in, because and luckily it wasn't one of my regular nurses. I have had him a couple times, and he was like one of the nicest sub nurses that I've had, but I didn't know him well. But hold on, I gotta get a drink here. So I believe it was it Thursday? Yeah. So last Thursday, there was a incident with one of the nurses in a home, because obviously they're home health nurses, so they go around and do in-home, so there's a lot of older people or people that are like paraplegic or whatever, people who can't drive, and all sorts of different walks of life. But apparently he was visiting one of his regular clients when the and the woman he was visiting was being seen, and this was all on the news, so I'm not telling you guys something that I shouldn't be saying. So well, and I have heard it also from their sources, so I know what the news is saying is actually true. He was treating the woman, elderly woman, for she had a stroke and just needed basic care. And a nurse to come and check up on her and stuff like that. Well, apparently the grandson showed up one day, and he was known to be really protective of his grandparents, is what they said, and ended up shooting and killing this nurse at the house. The crazy thing about it, if you want to read and see his statement, it's really crazy. You can go on Spokane news sources and see, look up shot caregiver or something like that. But anyway, he basically, when he was interviewed by the police investigators, he said he couldn't apologize or feel bad about it because he did a good thing, because this nurse who he killed was the person that orchestrated 9/11. And so in his mind, he took out this mass terrorist. So, they obviously say he has some mental health issues. And I don't judge a book by their cover, because you can't always tell. He did look, though, as though he possibly, was a drug user. And my husband was telling me, because I don't really know much about it, but my husband was telling me that, meth can make you super paranoid, and you get all these thoughts in your head and all this. And not that my husband uses, he just knows. But he was saying, telling me that he's like, it sounds like he was on meth. And I was like, well, that could be, but they, in the news report, they said it was mental health. But yeah, very, very sad. this guy was just there to help this woman. And I tell you guys, like I said, he was such a nice guy. When he came into my house, I'm super paranoid about my house being like not clean enough, because I can't do what I used to be able to do to keep it clean and organized and all that. So it's always like the first thing I say to a new nurse is like, so sorry for the mess, especially if they come in the other door that we don't really use, because we have a big box right there we keep for like recycling. And so like I usually have to try to move that out of the way, and so I was just like saying sorry that, that he had to basically walk through the mess and all this, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, honey, don't even worry about it." He's like, "I'm here to see you. I want to know how you're doing." He's like, "I could care less about what your house looks like." And he was just like, he made me instantly feel so at ease, and stuff. So very sad to see anybody hurt in that way, but and somebody who's doing something to help somebody else, and they're just there to do their job, and get caught in the crossfire of things is just, it's horrible. So anyways, that kind of was a little bit of a hard thing this week, because my nurses, though he had been with the company for like 20, I think it was like 20 something years. And so, when you're with a company that long, and other people who have been with the same company that long, sorry, I'm moving my desk, or my coffee table, it might have moved it a little bit, but when you've been with somebody that long, and there's groups of these nurses, they work together in groups of 3 or 4. So, and then everybody basically knew him. So there was a lot of nurses that were like needing time off, but like they couldn't really let the whole team off because people need care. So, there was a lot of substitutes happening, and for people that didn't know him or didn't know him as well. So, sorry, if you hear me pause, I know I say this pretty much every week. If you hear me pause, it's just because I am taking a quick drink, because my mouth gets dry really easily. So anyways, so that happened this week. So if you guys could be praying for, his family, and also the company that he worked for, and all the people that he worked for, or worked with, and for, I mean, all of his patients. I can't even imagine if one of my nurses was killed. I would be distraught. That's just horrible, because yeah, you get close to those people when they're coming to your house all the time. You get close to them. So let me pull up my come here, phone. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's going to be annoying. I got to pull up my thing so that way I can see who we got in here and say hello to everybody. That's not what I wanted. I want to go to my YouTube. There we are. Okay. And I better put it on live, not top. Cool. Okay. Sometimes my phone, which is what I'm using to read from, because unfortunately the computer cord decided to stop completely this week, and I can't really afford to buy a new one yet, so I'm using my old phone to read comments, and sometimes it likes to jump back to talk chat and not live chat. So if I miss a comment, just know, you guys, it's never ever done on purpose. Like, I would never do that. So just know that. I don't want anybody to ever feel that I am ignoring somebody or prioritizing other people or whatever. So that's just giving you a little bit of a heads up there. I keep forgetting I've got the little lip down here of because I have the papers where I work, but then I keep the plastic piece right here. So that way when it goes around my, I don't even know how to describe it. Let me show you. When it goes around here, which is the edge of the table, when it has the papers on it, they get kind of crinkly and it just tends to not, I don't know, stay as well. And so I only put the papers on the line I'm working on. And sometimes I forget that. So then when I like go to scoot them, then they get they get caught under here and then they get stuck because, well, it's sticky. So no, I do not want to okay, so you know what? We might have to wait a minute because can I schedule it later? Let's see. It did. Okay, cool. It was saying my phone needed an update. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that right now. All right, so we have Sherry, hello, and Sylvia, welcome. Silver, wow, man, and Susan. I don't think I could do that really. Like Sherry, Sylvia, Silver, and Susan. Say that 5 times fast. I don't think I could. Hello to all of you. Crashly's evil twin. Hello, Kaden. We've got my Ned. Hello, hello. And Mary. Hello. Silver says, eek, I hate it when that happens. Let's see. La 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 la. We got chaotic. Hello, hello. And Mary says, I'll be lurking a bit at work and getting ready to close up shop. Very cool. We've got Wendy. Hello, Wendy. And we have Ginny. Hello. Mary says, my mother-in-law is getting ready to have back surgery. Oh, no. Hopefully that's like a good thing that she's having. Not that she has to have the surgery, but that she's, getting it. And hopefully whatever kind of back surgery it is, hopefully it will, give her some relief, because anybody who's had any kind of back issues knows what kind of it just gets in your way constantly, because your back and your torso area, if you have anything wrong right there, it basically is a nuisance, because no matter what you're doing, sitting, standing, laying, it gets in the way of your life. It hurts, you cause, pain, all that stuff. So hopefully her surgery will go well and it will do its purpose, and that she will come out better than she went in. We have Cassandra. Hello. Says Chaotic says, I'm still pretty close to the home. Or nurses and aides that came in regularly for my son a few years ago. That is so sad to hear about this nurse. Yeah, it really is. And it is. You do become, you get a relationship with these people because they're coming into your home regularly. And helping, and you talk to them, and you can't help but like become friends, and as well. And if one of my nurses died, like, I would be devastated, absolutely devastated, because I see them once. I have 3 nurses that are on like my team. 2 of them I see every week, and then the 3rd person, it depends. And it's kind of funny because they have like the head team member, and she tells everybody like, okay, here's your people for the day or whatever. Well, I see my one of them, her name is Marky, and I see her every Monday because the other two don't work on Monday. And then on Wednesday and Friday they both work, but Marky doesn't. So I either see one of the two on Wednesday and one of the two on Friday. Well, Alicia is the head nurse, and she has admitted it to me. She's like, I am selfish with you because you are one of our patients that we consider a treat, a fun time. We go and talk. And you know your body so well, you could practically do it for us if we needed you to. And so I don't get to see Rainy, the other gal, as often, but I love all of them. They are amazing, and I don't know what I would do. Like that's one thing that I've actually thought about is like when I'm healed, I'm not gonna get to see them all. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, dang, that's gonna suck because I've gotten so used to having them come, and it's like social hour when they come. So it's nice. It's like having a friend come over, and basically we just talk while we do what we got to do, and then we just get to sit and visit for a while because I don't really need them to do anything else. Um and they usually schedule like an hour out for each patient, and I definitely, my care does not take that long. And so um it's like, yeah, I don't make coffee because they can't take anything from people when they're here. But it's kind of like my little social hour. It's time where I can talk to other humans face to face. My husband is not he's not a chatterbox, like, at all. So okay, what's the difference between top chat and live chat? So top chat, I don't know how exactly they decide what is the best to see. I don't know. But basically when you're on top chat, it doesn't show you every single um post or chat. It doesn't show everybody's. It picks and chooses them. So you'll miss them. You'll miss certain ones and you won't even know that you missed them because it just doesn't show them. When you're on live chat, it shows every single thing that somebody writes. So it's always yeah, it's always on there. Hopefully I explained that well enough, Silver. If I didn't, I can try to do it a little better. But yeah, basically the difference is live chat, you see every comment. Top chat, you don't. Nicole says hi to me and everyone. Oh, just got off work. Whoop whoop. My Black Friday kits have arrived. Yay! I wasn't expecting them to come so quickly as I only had ordered them on the 2nd and this month. One of them is a Hannah Lynn. Yay! Which one? Which Hannah Lynn did you get? And honestly, because of last year, they were so behind because they had such millions of kits. They had so many kits last Black Friday sell that it took a long time last year. And I remember that. And so I wasn't anticipating them to come super quickly, and I got mine already. I was so excited. I was so excited, and I wanted to like open them, like peek, do a little cheat peek. I didn't, but I wanted to. I really wanted to because it was like evening by the time I saw that they were here. And doing recording in the evening just doesn't work as well because I don't have a pro setup where I have lights and all that kind of thing. Like I use the daylight to show I use the daylight to show everything because if you use artificial light, it changes coloring, you get glares, you get shadows. Um and so I had to wait, and yeah, I have quite a few. I'm not gonna lie, stacked up for unboxings that I need to do that I just haven't gotten to when just because of my health and everything. But those ones they kind of got moved to the front of the line. So you will have a unboxing tomorrow, which is odd because I don't, even when I was posting a lot, I don't usually post Sundays, but tomorrow, it's already scheduled, it's up and ready to go, so that one will be out. And that is a Diamond Art Club unboxing. And then I have the two that I was able to get on Black Friday. And after that, I have quite a few more that, so you guys are going to be getting a lot of unboxings. So just if you don't like them, or like if you're not an unboxing lover, then just I guess don't click on them because they're coming whether you like it or not. There's some other little videos I have ready and going, and I'm really working on getting my channel back working, and not that it wasn't working, but if you go through my videos, the only videos really lately have been lives, because I just don't always have the energy and time to do it. But I have been thinking about it, and um I feel like I'm getting out of this kind of emotional funk that I was in for a while. And so I have all these ideas, and I've already recorded stuff, and there will be, you guys are going to get a whipping chat, which I haven't done in a long time. I will be in the Christmas rundown on Christmas, and mine will be on Saturday. So, is it Saturday? What day is Christmas this year, y'all? Like, is it Sunday? Is Christmas on Sunday? I'm gonna have to look since I have the other phone. I can do that. Okay, yeah. So Christmas is on Sunday. So the time that I have the premiere going will be on Christmas Eve on the 24th at my normal time. She was able to get me in to my normal time. So, which is nice, because then you guys don't have to wonder, and if you wanna watch it, if you have time and you're not doing anything, then you know when I'm on. So Christmas Eve, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I will be in the rundown for that. So yeah, and about that, if you don't have anything to do for the holidays, um, and you want to hang out with some cool people, then yeah, definitely check that out. There will be a huge list, and it'll go from one to the next, and you'll be able to hang out, because while they're not live videos, they are if you don't know what a premiere is a pre-recorded video that runs on live. So basically, um if, let's say, I put my whip in chat as a premiere, which I've done, I can come in and watch with you guys, and I would be in the comments. So you can talk to the creator in the comments, and you can talk to other people as the videos run. And a lot of times people do fun things. There's themes, and there's all sorts of things that people do for the Christmas thing. So, okay, where was I? La, 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 la. Silver says, how have you been coping? I used green ABs, silver sparkles, and crafts. How have I been coping? Depends on what you're talking about. I'm assuming that you're talking about general like health stuff. Um, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I went through a phase where I was just done. I mean, I'm still so there in the means of like with my leg. I'm done. I'm over it. Just cut it off. Like not really, but you know what I mean. I'm done. But I went through an emotional just funk. I don't know how else to put it. I didn't want to talk to people really. I didn't want to engage. I just was like, I just want to sit. I want to do my own thing. I wasn't chatty, which is weird for me. Um, but since then, um, I have definitely have been feeling better, more and more. So I'm glad because I hate feeling like that, and it just doesn't do me any good. And when I make myself go out and talk or come on and do the live, like if I don't feel like doing the live because I just like, oh, I don't have it in me, I don't feel like talking or whatever, and then I do it, I always feel better because you guys always put me in a better mood afterwards. But sometimes making yourself do that when you're kind of in that more, kind of depressive state can be challenging. And I know a lot of you guys know and deal with those issues. So, it's a safe place to talk about that. And I've definitely felt that more lately just because of the fact that we are now on 2 years of this. My first surgery was a week before Thanksgiving 2 years ago, and it was supposed to be this quick, like in and out thing, and then the last thing I thought was that it was going to be 2 years of my life and six surgeries and cancer and um, bills that we can't pay and um, it just disappointing family members, even though they understand my kids and stuff, mainly Maddie, like it's still disappointing when she wants to do something and I can't do it. Um it's a lot. It's a lot. And so being honest, yeah, I was struggling with it for a bit and I still am, but I'm working I'm working on it and working to get through it because that's all I can do. So, to be completely honest, open, and transparent, which I tried to be, but I also tried to be how I'm feeling in the moment. And typically, when I get on here, even if in the beginning I don't feel it, after a few minutes I do. And so I never come on. You're never going to get me fake. We'll say that. Um, it would be so noticeable to you guys. Like you would instantaneously, even people who don't know me super well, if you have seen a couple of my videos, it would be so obvious that I was faking. Because I don't fake it well, I guess. But I know, and I've been told this by my friends and you guys and all that, like that it's normal and that I'm not weird and it's okay to not be okay sometimes. When you're dealing with stuff. And sometimes I feel guilty too because I'm like, gosh, like I know this sucks, but people are going through things that are so much worse. So how do I have the right to complain or feel bad about my situation when there are other people out there who are going through it so much worse? And so that gives me that. I deal with a lot of guilt. I think that's probably my biggest issue is the guilt that I have over the feelings that I have. So I hope that makes sense and I'm not just totally, blabbing on and you guys are like, okay. Hopefully that is making some sense to you guys. So, let's see. Silver says I got my Cyber Monday today as well. Woohoo! you're just gonna be ready to go. I did not get one on Cyber Monday. Or did I get one on Cyber Monday? Now I can't remember. Ah, gracious. I might have got one on Cyber Monday, but I don't remember. I kind of vaguely remember getting one on Cyber Monday because I know I used my points on it, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah. I am so hoping that the one doesn't sell out before I get it. Or that before I'm able to get it. I didn't think it was a limited edition, and I went on today to see if if they still had it, and it is, but it's a limited edition. And I'm like, gosh, dang it. I hate when they're a limited edition because, it's like you don't get it now, then you don't get it. But if I don't get it, that's okay. It's meant to be, and I will survive. I have a lot. I can deal with it. It is not an easy one to deal with, but I can deal with it. So yeah, there's one that I have points for set aside for that one painting that is like that I've been waiting on coming out of a Hannah Lynn, and it's like if it comes out, I gotta have my points ready, and so I can't use my points unless it's that one because I cannot not get that one. That one is yeah. So but I did get I was able to use my points to get some, and I did get the one that will be the unboxing that will be coming out tomorrow, which I don't remember it's the Queen of Hearts, I believe, is the one what it's called. I did get the Tea Rose one, and then what was the other one that I got? The Christmas one. That's the other one because I really want to finish this one up so that I can do the Christmas one this year. We'll see. I don't know. I've got about, let's see. Okay, so I told you guys I was like right here. So yeah, I have like this much more to do. So I've gotten from here up done. When did I start this? Last week, I think. I think it was last week that I started this. So if I keep plugging away at it, I will probably be done next week, and then I'll be able to at least start the Christmas one. And if I don't finish, I can put it away and finish it next year if I didn't want to finish it this year. Sometimes, I don't know, I'm really weird about like wanting to do it, to work on the kits that are in the correct season. I don't know why. Like, I don't want to work on a springy summertime one when it's snowing outside. I just don't. And so I have put ones away until the weather is correct, the correct weather, or the correct holiday or whatever. So maybe I'm weird, but that's the way I like to do it. So yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, a lot of you guys are saying you like unboxings. That's good. That's some of my favorite videos to film because, I love opening them and looking at the canvases and seeing where the ABs are going to be. And I like watching other people's. The only thing I don't like watching in unboxings, I don't care to see the drills from somebody else showing me them on the camera. The reason that I do, though, in my videos, even though I don't like to watch those, is because a lot of you guys do. I've done a poll on, like, do you want to see the drills shown or not? And it's always, like, an outstanding answer of yes, that you do. So, but that's the only thing I personally don't like to like that I'll fast forward through in other people's is the drills. But yeah, like when I saw Miss Coffee unbox the tea rose one, the the heart one. I mean, when I saw her do the heart one, oh my gosh, I was just like dying. I was like, I have to have that. I have to have that. It is gorgeous. Oh my god. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Haven't received it yet, but I got the one that's a mermaid. You unboxed it and I loved it. Yeah, the one that I want right now is one of the mermaids. It's the one with the otter. And one way or another, hopefully. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't sell out. It's not on no stock yet. I've been looking. I've been keeping my eye out on it. So let's see here. Da, 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 da. Love and Sparkles, hello and welcome. I don't know if I've seen your name in here before. I might have. I'm very forgetful these days. So if I have, I apologize. But if I haven't, welcome. Glad you could be here. One of the medications the doctors have me on makes my memory really bad. And trust me, it's annoying. And my family is like about had it. They know it's not my fault, but it's really annoying when like my kids will be like, can we do this? Can we do that? And I'll answer them. And then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, wait a minute, you never said anything about that. And they're like, oh, are you kidding me? Like, or Alex will take Lincoln out. And then I'll be like, you didn't take Lincoln out yet. And he's like, I'm not even going to say anything to you. I'm not even going to respond to that. And I'm like, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, you did, didn't you? Oh man. Yeah. It's hard to be the one forgetting, but it's just as hard being the one that, has to keep saying like, "Oh, mom, you did say or you didn't say or whatever." But sometimes I know when I remember. And then if they don't believe me, then they see a side of me that you guys don't technically usually see, which is me very, very irritated because I'm like, if I remember it, I'm going to for sure be like upset that you're telling me that's not what happened. If I don't remember it, then I laugh and joke around because I don't know. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're probably right. I probably did say that. You know what I mean? And so yeah, there's two sides because my husband was like, we never know how you're gonna react. I'm like, well, let me tell you, there's two ways. One, if I know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get mad at you. Two, if I don't know what I'm saying, I'm gonna laugh. And that's how you can tell whether I know what I'm talking about or not. Let's see. La 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 la. It does make sense. I have days where I feel guilty for being well sometimes. That makes sense too. I get that. The best one is the magic potion. I think I know which one you're talking about. The magic potion one. Was that? Oh gosh. I think there was a couple that I'm thinking of that could have been that one. There was one with the girl and she's got like a ferret on her back and she's making potions. That one was amazing. And if my daughter were as into diamond painting as I am, she would have went nuts over that one. I'm not sure if that's the right one though that you're thinking of. I can't say for sure, but that one was really, really cool. I really liked that one for sure. There's a lot of them though, you guys. Like there was a lot of them that were gorgeous. I don't remember the names of all of them, but like there was that one that's like it was like the little baby dragon, and it was like kind of like a pink, and maybe had like some rainbowy colors. I cannot remember, but and it was this tiny little cute little thing, and I was, oh my gosh, it was so cute. And there was quite a few. And then of course, Cyber Monday, they're like, "Oh, by the way, hey, want to see all the more that we're going to throw at you?" It's like Diamond Art Club, enough. Stop it. You're doing this on purpose. You're trying to kill us. You're trying to take all our money. Of course they are. They're a business. And they're a good business at that. Hello, Tijuana. Glad you could be in here. Says, I love seeing the drills. It makes me love the unboxing more. Cool. See, and that's what a lot of people say. And maybe it's because of the fact that I do unboxings that I don't feel the need to see somebody else show me the drills because I've seen them so many times. Who knows? I don't know. At least all I lost was the time factor. You go. Jenny just got diamond paints. Hello and welcome. Yeah, new to the channel. I was gonna say I don't recognize your name either, so welcome. This is new to the channel. I got the Queen of Hearts. Oh, if you haven't opened it yet, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It is the one that my parents will give you for Christmas. Oh, cool. See, and that's the other cool thing you can do, like on the Black Friday things. You can be like, "Hey, Mom, here's a link. Like, go and this is what I want for Christmas." My Christmas present I'm sitting on right now. So, I know I've said it on the channel before too. Like my old couch, guys, was bad. It was old. It was bad. It was horrible to sit on. It was not comfortable. And being that, I'm not on bed rest by any means, but I'm on like where you have to be careful, and I can't do that much all at one time. And so I have to sit here a lot. And that couch was not great. Plus Jack, my lovely cat, who's right now under my tree looking at it as though he wants to climb it. Jack, I have my squirt bottle, so he had completely ruined one part of it from scratching. And my old elderly neighbor that moved to Ellensburg, Washington, which is about 3 hours from here, had said she was getting rid of her couches and wanted me to have them because she knew how much I liked them, which was so sweet. And we had been waiting for me to get better so that like I could go down and get them and everything with either my husband or my dad, and they were just going to be there for me when I was ready. Well, then her family is putting her in a retirement home. Don't even get me started. But anyway, she's like, so now you got to get them now because she couldn't store them anymore. And so, it's a bit of gas to go 3 hours for, a couch. But it's a free couch, and it's a couch that was like, even though she's had them for like 15 years, she said, I couldn't believe that because she never sat on them. She had a recliner that she sat on. And so she would have friends come over once a month sometimes and watch a movie, and that was that. So they're like functionally perfect condition. And they're so comfortable. I absolutely love them. So I asked my parents, that's what I asked them for. I said, could you guys drive down and Alex can go with you because Seth was going to need to be here to get the living room ready to bring him in. So Alex, those of you that don't know Alex, he is my 16, almost 17-year-old son. I'm like, he can go with you so that he can help and that's like all I want this year from new. And so they did. And so I'm very happy. Very, very happy. And some people, my kids, they're like, these are kind of older fashioned. And my husband was like, I didn't think these would be something you would like talking to me. And I'm like, you know what? He's like, I'm not saying I don't like them. He's like, I'm just saying it didn't seem like you would. I typically like newer modern stuff a lot of times. I don't know why. I just haven't. I had this. I like these couches. They're pretty. They've got like they're to me unique. Um, they have like an Egyptian feel kind of to them. Um, but they're just so. One of the things that I loved was that they were so comfortable. I don't know if my camera will let me. I will try. Now I don't have both cushions on it right now. Because I was laying down earlier, but let me see if I can show you the cushion. Because that's what the bottom of the base of the couch looks like. Okay. So here that's like the back, which is the cushion. But the base of the couch is like this. So it's like a, I don't know, tannish, brownish kind of color. And then right now we have blankets on the bottom of them, because I don't want the animals to get on them. And also with my nurses, every time they come on camera, there we go. Every time they come, I change out whatever is on the bottom of the couches after they do my wound care and stuff, because I sit on the couch. So, and to keep them clean, we still use one of those blue like pad things, like when you're having a baby that they have you sit on under me. But still, like I don't know, I just want to keep them in good condition that they're in. And I thought there was a couch and a love seat, but they're actually two couches, and they're we have now plenty of room to sit. So honestly, it's weird because before we had a couch and a lazy boy recliner seat. Now we have two big couches, but it looks, whoops, whoopa whoopa. I didn't want to zoom in that far, my word. It looks like there's more room. There's more room. It looks like there's more room in here. And it's just because of the way I think we have it set up. Of course, now that we have the tree in here, it won't look like that probably, but I love having the Christmas tree up. It's not decorated at all. It's bare right now, guys. Like, let's see if I can move this again and show you. Here it is. Here's the tree. It's bare. It's just bare. Nothing's on it. It hasn't been put. You know how when you have a fake tree, you have to, dang it, that's not what I wanted to do. When you have a fake tree, you have to open the branches and everything. And so we haven't done that yet. Seth just put it up like not that long ago before I started the live. So yeah, he'll do that tomorrow, which always takes him like 2 hours because he's very thorough and he makes it look really nice, and he spreads all the branches out. And this tree, you guys, so it's an artificial tree, obviously. We've had it since 2008. Or was it 9? 2008 or 9. It's old. But I'll show you when it's all put together and nice, and it does not look that old when it's all, the branches are spread out and the lights and ornaments are on it. You would never know that it's that old. The only way you would know is that like we practically have to vacuum every day because the needles are falling off of it due to it being old. So like anytime you barely touch it, needles are gonna fall off. But It's still a beautiful couch or a beautiful tree, and we got a really good deal on it. It was like a $350 tree, and new, and I paid $30. So yeah, I got that one. It basically paid me to take it. Um, let's see. Let's see. No, oh, that's not the right one then. I'd have to go look, Silver, and see which one it is. Oh my goodness, 5 feet long. Gosh dang. That is crazy. Let's see. There's Cinderella. Cinderella and Pearl Hunting both are not in my wheelhouse, but I just love them. Sometimes it's great to do though. Get out of your, I don't know, comfort or normally what you would do. This one, this is not one that I would have bought, to be honest with you. I got it as a sneak peek and I loved it, but it's not one that I probably would have got because I have Christmas ones this year already. But when I got it and opened it and I saw it in person, I love it. Like I was like, I want to do this one this year. Screw the ones that I was gonna do. I'm doing this one. I mean, I did do the winter one in November. I did the Believe Snowman or Snowman Believe. I don't know which way it is, but that one was really a quick one. If if you've been diamond painting at all if you've been diamond painting for 6 months to a year, then the snowman one was one of those that you can knock out really quick. Like it took me less than 2 weeks to finish it, and it's a full size, 52 by 60, no, 52 by 72, I think is what it was, something like that. So it was a good size, one painting, but it was very easy, and it's a really good beginner one, actually, I would say, because of there's the background of that one is basically one color. I mean, there's a few different colors. Which, Yvonne, if you're in here and you're just lurking, thank you, by the way. I got your drills in the mail, and I kept meaning to say thank you, and I kept forgetting. So if you're in here lurking, thank you. If you're not, I'll probably have message you right after this so that I don't forget again, because I appreciate it so much. And she also sent me some ABs of that color. Look at this. They're so pretty. Look how pretty those are. I'm going to have to find something fun to do. I did put a couple of them in there in the painting that I needed the color for. And it made it that much more because I didn't have any customizing that I was doing for that one. And so that gave me a little bit of a customizing. I'm not even customizing this one either, you guys. What's happening to me? Normally I do customizing in like every single one, but lately like Diamond Art Club has stepped it up with the ABs so much that sometimes you don't want to do too many ABs, otherwise it looks off. And so they have been stepping it up so much that they look so good already. It's like, well, what else what else can I do? So, and because this one, there is 4 ABs, and but the amount of ABs in like the bird and everything, oh, I love it. I love it. And Queen of Hearts only has 2 ABs. And I was like a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. But then when I opened it and saw how many of them and where they were placed, I wasn't disappointed at all anymore. I was like very excited. I might do that one even for Hanathon next April. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. because I don't know what I'm gonna do from here until then, and if I don't have like a plan of one that might, I just don't know. Sometimes I don't know if I can wait, because it's one of those, I can tell you, and I refer to it like this a lot. So you guys have heard me say this. When you get a good diamond painting that you really like, it's like getting a good book. A good book, you know, there's the books you like and you read and everything, and you finish and you tell people about it. But then there are the books that you start and you don't put down until you finish it. You know those ones? The only time you put it down is if you absolutely have to adult, you know, you have to get your kids something to eat, or you have to go to the bathroom, or you know what I mean? Like, and all your spare time is doing that or reading that book. That's how I feel about really good diamond paintings. Really good diamond paintings, I can't put down. Like, I just want to work, 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 work. Like Sweet Tooth, I think I finished in a week. And so Queen of Hearts, let me just say, it's gonna be one like that. It is, I can tell. Let's see. My Ned, I also just got got Pearl Hunting. See, I'm so bad about the names of them. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. But hello, Palmy Angels. Welcome. I'm glad you could be in here. I haven't seen you in a while. Jenny says, my mom gave me the money on Thanksgiving and I ordered them myself. I picked out 4, including Reading Tree. Oh, yeah. Reading Tree. That is, yeah, that's a must. If you like Randall Spangler's artwork at all, like, that one is a must. I have it. I actually have 2 somehow. I don't know how I got 2, but I do. I'm gonna have to sell the second one, but yeah, that one is, it's, I'm speechless over that one. I like Randall Spangler. Now, I'm not obsessed like one of my best friends on here, Brandy, is, but you know, he's up there with ones that I order. I have quite a few. Actually, when I was going through them, trying to decide like how I'm going to do a stash video, I was like, oh dang, I got more Randall Spanglers than I thought. I think I have like 6 or 7 of them, and I thought I had like 2 or 3. So, but yeah, that Reading Tree one is gorgeous. I also really, 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 really liked the cat book one, the one that was Black Friday, you know, with all the books and the cats and stuff. But it sold out so fast. And I, yeah, didn't even have a chance to think about it before it was sold out. And Janelle, I think that's the name of it. The one where it's the Hannah Lynn, you know, where she's on the moon. I was literally checking out and it was no longer available. I was so disappointed because I've been waiting for that one. And then it just slipped. It slipped through my little fingers. But oh, I love that one. I was really, 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 really happy that they gave me Ray for a sneak peek, because that's another one that, of course, let me be honest here though. There really isn't a Hannah Lynn that I don't want. So, you know, it's kind of hard to say. All right. Let's see. La, 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 la. See you later. I'm guessing that Lemon Sparkles, your name is Cindy, by the way that other people have said and commented to you. So you're probably gone by now because I'm always behind in the chat. However, I hope you have a great night. See, can you believe Ray is 7 months old? No, that's insane. I like remember when you got pregnant, and no, I mean, how? It's crazy. I'm working on Retro Santa, believe. I don't remember what that one is either. Man, what is with my brain? Normally I'm somewhat better at remembering them. Cassandra says, Mary, I thought that was you with the baby. I haven't been around in months, so I didn't know how things went for you. I'm glad Ray is 7 months old. I hope all is well with the family. Yes, they kind of had a tough go. Like he's, had a few little things, but he is adorable. He really is. Oops, somebody got, okay, Sherry, I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, you got the Retro Santa one for $20 at Hobby Lobby. Good for you. That's a good price. Good night, Cassandra. The Sesame Street ones are cute too. Yes, they are. They're small, but they look good. You know what I mean? Like, they are small, but they look good. And can you imagine, like, if you had a little toddler or something that liked Sesame Street and you got all of those and put it, like, in their room? Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. Like, that, if I had a little one still that liked Sesame Street, I would totally have done that. But, like, there are ones like that I just don't have a purpose for and don't. Now, let me tell you this. So, if it was Eeyore, oh yeah, because I've always been kind of obsessed with Eeyore. Like before Eeyore got really popular, I was like obsessed, and everybody was like Tigger back then. This is like my high school days. Everybody liked Tigger, and I liked Eeyore, and then Eeyore got really popular. But oh, I would get an Eeyore one that was licensed. The problem is every single Eeyore one that I have seen is not licensed. And so therefore, you guys know how I feel about that. I'm not going to go into it, but because they're not licensed, I have not bought one, but I will hopefully at some time get an ER one. So I'm not going to show you guys any new, I don't have any new cover minders this week. I do have these ones. I don't know if I put them up yet. I should look. And you can make these this way on your own. I won't sell them with a picture in it because again, we run into that copywriting issue. Let me turn my light off here in the back. But I have these really cute little frame ones, cover minders. And as you can see, this cover minder is the one that I'm working on. So, see that? It's a frame one that you can buy. And it's really nice. It has 2 pieces of plastic that you can put the picture on or in. Some of them where you get your extra little sticker. Sometimes they're pretty small, and they fit. This one did. Other times, what I've done is I've taken the little thumbnail and cut it off of the actual diamond painting and made them that way. Now, the ones that I've done that for, they're either ones I've done and given away as a giveaway or for myself. Because like I said, without going through the proper channels and doing all that stuff, there would be a copyright issue, and so I don't do that. But how cute and how fun is that you get a little cover minder and you can change it out when you work on your next one. So you can literally have a cover minder of the one you're working on at the time. I don't have the other one next to me, but there's this one, and this one's a darker one. Then there's one that's a little bit more on the silver side. So it's fun, and you can change it out, which I love. I like the type that you can change out with. So I still know I have quite a few of the snowflakes ready and available if those were something you were interested in. Now, this one, I know I had a problem with selling out really quick. like within 10 minutes of me putting it up. I do have a couple more. The lighting in here is not very good, but there are probably like 3 or 4 different shades of blue. This is probably one of my favorite new snowflakes. I would say this is my favorite old one, and I have one of these left. And then these are also really pretty, like really pretty. In real life, you get the big gems, and they're gorgeous. So, unfortunately, I had to take off the globe that was so cute. I do have this globe still, this little snow globe, this little one. But the one that I really liked that had the truck with the red truck with the green Christmas tree in the back, I could not feel more of an idiot right now. But I was on the ground doing some stuff with them, getting them. I think I dropped them and I was picking them up. And I sat down and I was like, ow! And Maddie's like, what? She's like, you thought it was my hip. And she's like, what did you do now? And I'm like, oh, and I like, I kind of like moved over and picked it up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I sat on the globe. It's glass, y'all. I literally broke the glass by sitting on it with my butt. So, yeah, that one is no more because there's no glass. I might be able to sell it for cheap as like just a cute little cover reminder, but it's not a snow globe anymore because, well, my butt cracked the glass open, and now I had a nice little cut from glass on my tuchus. But anyways, so yeah, I was really sad about that one because I could only find the one. I only found the one of those. They didn't have any more, and then I had to go and break it by sitting on it. Like, what is wrong with me? Anyways, but all of the Christmas ones, you guys, are on sale right now. And what I'm going to be doing, because all the Christmas ones pretty much, they're out right now. And so as soon as you order them, I can basically put them in packages and get them out like pretty quick. So every single day, I'm going to have a new cover reminder, 70% off. So it will be listed in my Facebook group. So if you're not already a member in that Facebook group, here would be a good reason to come join. Also, it's a great group of people. I have amazing moderators and administrators that help me out in that group, keeping it running smoothly, even because we allow you guys to self-promote once a week. Even with doing that, you guys have been absolutely amazing. And we don't typically have any issues in there. So with that being said, like, it's a great group to come join anyways, but to possibly get I don't know, a cover reminder that you've been waiting on and it's too expensive for you, every day there will be 170% off. Now, this is going to be something that I'm going to be continuing after Christmas. Every day there will be just one cover reminder that's going to be, I might even do a couple. I don't know. We'll see. But that'll be 70% off. And so it'll be a new one every 24 hours. So, if you're one of those that sit and thinks about it a long time, you're going to lose it. Especially because it depends on how many there are in the beginning. Sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less. I don't always know, but it's just something fun that I want to do for you guys. And yeah, so be looking out for that. Trying to think of what else there was that I was gonna tell you guys, but I don't know. I think that might have been it. I feel like there was one more. Um, anyways, I don't know. I think it was just the frame one. There is, this might have been it. I don't know. I don't have it on me. Maybe I do. Hold on. Oh, can I reach it? That's the question. I cannot reach it. There was a couple other ones that you guys really liked that were the frames. They were like the oval frame though, and I did get some more of those in. So if that's one that you were looking for, I can't say if it's still there. I put it up again a couple days ago. So yeah. And there was quite a few actually that were re-put up in stock a couple days ago. This is the other one I was gonna say, because it's not, I don't think this is up yet. I haven't seen it up yet. So I will be adding this one, which, how cute is that? Little snowman. Ah, I love this one. I actually have one of these in my personal collection. So, like I said, this one's they're ready to go. They've got magnets on them. All they got to do once they're purchased is put them in the envelope. So, which makes it much easier. And thank you, Minette. She just posted the link to the shop. So if you are interested, just go ahead and click right on that link. It'll take you directly to my Etsy store. And I was gonna say shop and store, and it came out store. Sorry about that. Sounded like I had like a New Jersey accent. Coming to my store. Is that a New Jersey accent? I don't know. Anyway, Boston, New Jersey, weirdo, whatever kind of accent it was. But anyway, so it is 8:30, so I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a wonderful night. Don't forget, as always, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and definitely loved more than you know. So with that, keep on shining, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.